From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's Delaware going up against Minnesota. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Bubba Chandler. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Falling behind 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now, David Smith. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Chandler with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And that one missing low. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner. Spence back in on a dive.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Throw to second.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back in Minnesota. And today's starting pitcher, number 2. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Connor Griffin.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
That one out to right, under it. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Robbie Grant. Grounder off the pitcher. On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
On the money, nice play. We played an inning, no score. Back at target field, now the third baseman, Josh Bennett. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Out in front and foul to the left side. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
At the plate, Wells, make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Nick York. Nicholas was recently in the All-Star game for the first time, a nice career achievement. Way inside. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is it. The second baseman,
Termarr Johnson, the next to hit. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2.
they made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next to hit, Connor Griffin. The 1-1 is fouled off.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that all-star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the all-star game.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Josh Small.
The 2-1 is high.
3-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. York settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it's the DH. And now 1 and 2.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. One down, base is empty. Outside. Hit in the air, center field. Mateo settles underneath it. Corrals it. That's out number 2.
Batting up, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Rowley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And it's fouled away.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fastball is outside. Spence waits on deck. To third, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first. Out number 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Johnny Severino.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nicholas was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
It looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Now the catcher up to hit, Omar Alfonso. And that drops in for a strike.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting ninth.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Joe Brandon. Gets the bunt down the right side. Over to first. He's out. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Michael Ciani. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Cameron Spence.
Oh, that got away from him.
It got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for the Hornets.
Here's the left fielder, David Smith.
Smith.
That misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Mateo on the move, racing back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Go ahead run on base. And the batter will be the shortstop. Here's a 1-1. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Josh Bennett digs in now. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Mateo going back on this one. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And he lays down a bunt. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. And next is the designated hitter, Robbie Grant. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Yeah, the batter now, Nick York. Out to short. And he'll be safe at first. So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. Two outs. Runner on the go.
Ball.
There's a ball. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's off the mark. And now 3-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 79, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Englert also getting ready. And that one fouled off. That one the other way. Griffin whips it to first. Out. One away here in the fifth.
The batter, number 91.
Next is the designated hitter. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball two. Just missed.
Outside.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Rowley. Next pitch is outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. York makes the play, and there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Cameron Spence getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, really laboring here in the fifth. Next pitch is going to be number 100. Man, you got to think, this is probably his last inning if he can get through this thing.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Hornets have the lead, 3-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Johnson.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now Connor Griffin. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
1 down, base is empty. And that misses. 3 balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Johnny Severino. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the catcher to hit, Omar Alfonso. And that's down and away. Two outs. And that's outside.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
This one in the air, center field. Jones gets under it, nabs it, and that's the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 79.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Reynolds getting ready to go. Outside low. 2-2.
Ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is number 14. He really made his presence felt back in the fourth inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
One down, base is empty. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one off the mark. 3-2 now. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bennett. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Hornets out front 3-0. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Joe Random. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Louis Varland appears to be getting loose. Contreras getting loose as well. Got him swinging.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Michael Ciani. Ciani working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
This one popped up, and a foul ball. And that one is downstairs, and the count is 2-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
This one in the air. Wells settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. A new arm into the game, the righty, Sean Reynolds.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Wells now at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A solo shot. His 21st of the year. It's 4-0.
was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's the right fielder. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here is John Smalls. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And now the DH.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
And here is Ryan Rowley. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Romero.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Robbie Ricks.
And that one in the air center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick York. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Termarr Johnson. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Connor Griffin, the next to hit. Griffin having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Spence down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Hornets on top here, 4-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Engler.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's the catcher, Cameron Spence.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That missed by a lot. 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Oh, and it hops over his head.
Now batting, the left fielder,
David Smith will hit next. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Miguel Sanchez, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. He's in there.
now batting, the third baseman, Josh.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Bennett digs in now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Hornets with the lead, 4-0.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Molina.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Johnny Severino. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Outside, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hit to right, in position, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar.
And here's the catcher, Omar Alfonso. And 1-2.
1-2.
Line drive, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good job keeping that one fair down the line. He let that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate travel just long enough, stayed short and quick to square it up nicely.
Joe Brandom getting ready to hit. That clips the corner.
Full count.
Man at second. This to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Ciani.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Michael Ciani. Two on, 1 out. And a strike activity in the bullpen. Michael Simmons getting loose out there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now at the plate, Daniel Mateo. Line to left, and foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first, and that ends the inning. Back at Target Field, we go to the 9th. And now here is Wells. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now the right fielder.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, John Smalls. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Wells, the runner at second with one away. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the DH. Man on second, 2 down. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Lenny McDowell.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Robbie Grant now at the plate.
The designated hitter, Robbie Grant.
Inside, almost got him.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
That's to third. Nice grab to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Nick York will hit next. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Around first, digging for 2. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.